Good morning. This is my first get ready with me, I think, ever that I've ever published. Today is Dyer's birthday, but we're gonna go to the museum and then we're gonna have dinner. So that being said, I have to wear something that is gonna stay throughout the day, something that won't scare people but it's still me, and something that would possibly be able to withstand ribs. What's wrong with my voice? It doesn't matter. I sound sexy. It's cool. Alright, so I just put a little bit of Fenty gloss because I ran out of lip balm. Oh, P.S. I've been almost every single sunscreen that I've used in the past 2 months has broken me out in some way. The only one that does not break me out is the Nature Republic sunblock, and it leaves me the worst cast. I can't, I don't want to have to keep rubbing over and over in the morning just to not look like a ghost. In order to mitigate the white castishness of the sunblock, I darken it slightly with the Born This Way multi-use sculpting concealer in golden beige, which is too dark, and then I go in with my Physicians Formula, which tonally matches me but also is just a bit too dark. Alright, let's see how this will. Try it here. So I can't see. I mean, it's just the slightest bit not yellow enough, I think. Yep. So I'm gonna go in with my e.l.f. satin. Yo, I really need to look up what this is called. Whoa, I fucked that up. Okay. This is why it's very important to shade match, because you don't want to have to perform fucking alchemy every single time. Alright. Okay, this is close. So I'm just gonna stop worrying about that. I don't use a primer because I don't have one. So let's just put that in. I almost died 3 times. Well, Dyer and I almost got murdered by motorcyclists just walking around yesterday. It was kind of ridiculous. We were crossing the street and some driver pulled a Pittsburgh left, and if you are not familiar with a Pittsburgh left, it's when kind of timing it so that just as soon as the light turns red, they turn left really quickly, regardless of who's there. And look, man, I'm not from here. People here can basically get away with murder. So that was the first thing. I kept on walking because I was like, if you're gonna be an idiot enough for you to hit me, I'm going to collect that insurance money. So we're going to the museum because it's like the 50th anniversary of the Apollo 11 moon landing. Oh yeah, maybe I should explain what I'm doing. Okay, so I just blended the crap out of it. I did. Okay, so since this is dark. Holy shit! What the fuck? Okay, whatever. So since this is dark, I have to put it underneath my actual foundation so it blends out just a little bit better. So I need to set my face. So the CoverGirl Vitalist Holly Powder and Light Ivory. When I chose my outfit for today, I was choosing it for the criteria of being comfortable to walk around in, and comfortable to overeat in, but also cute and somewhat casual. Okay, I gotta rant again. So my brushes, I've had for 5 years. There's some of it like Real Techniques. I have like a Too Faced brush. I think I have some ABH brush, like one brush that I got from Subculture. But otherwise, I got these brushes from the Philippines the first time I lived there. These are squirrel hair brushes. It's fine, like the actual brushes are really nice, but it sheds so much. I am sick of it. I will not stand for this insolence. So I am in the market to get new brushes. See, look at this. Look at all this shedding. What am I? A zoo floor? So every single step, I have to peel off these fibrous, like squirrel hair off of my face. Let me just do this real quick. Trying to embarrass me in front of my friends. So I'm just gonna put on eyebrows and eye primer, and then I'll meet you for the fun stuff. Eyebrows don't look messed up, so that's nice. I'm using this concealer brush. I never use it for concealer. It is for setting my eyeshadow. Whenever I try to look normal, it never ends up that way. So we'll see where it goes. I'm gonna be doing like a deep crease thing with, again, my BH Tina Yong Cosmetics. So I'm gonna start off with this shade, and then I'll deepen it with this shade. And then I'm gonna cut the crease with some concealer. While I was gone, I was like, hey, since it's Dyer's birthday, I should probably talk about Dyer. Oh shit, I can't multitask. Okay. So Dyer and I have been a couple on and off for 10 years. We met in 2006, not physically, but on MySpace. Okay, cool, sorry about that. Ooh, shit. The iPhone just completely... Okay, so I changed into my regular camera, and now I really don't know what's going on because there's no viewfinder. Okay, that's fine. We roll with the punches. Do I really believe that? No. No, not at all. Okay. So, yeah. So we met on MySpace. I had a... Okay. I was 18, sexually frustrated from a religious background that I fundamentally did not agree with. And so I made a slutty MySpace. Okay, you know, that's normal. I feel like that's normal. But, I was not... I actually was dating someone at the time. But on my fake profile, I actually said that I was not dating anyone. But I wasn't there to, like, pick anyone off. I just was there to show off my sexy pictures. So, basically, a cock tease. I apologize for nothing, though. So, Dyer was one of those people who saw me, thought I was hot, and what made him stand out more than everyone else was that there was constantly a barrage of, like, guys saying weird shit in order to get your attention, or my attention, and he was not one of those guys. Like, even though he found me really attractive, and my pictures were like, it didn't show anything, but it was more like in the facial expression. I was very much going for, like, the burlesque-ish, I don't know, pin-up-y sort of thing, if that makes any sense. And so he just messaged me. He's like, hey, what's up? I wasn't interested in him because, again, I was dating someone, and so I just thought it was funny, and then I just promptly forgot about him. But he didn't forget about me, and he messaged me again, and like, I truly didn't see him as anything more than a friend. So I just talked to him, and he wanted me to visit him, which was weird. I was like, no, you'll murder me. I know how things go. And so we started talking, and like, we would talk on and off, and sometimes he would initiate, I would initiate, and then we'd like lose contact. And then finally, like, he had a girlfriend at the time. I think I was dating someone at the time. But something started to happen, and I couldn't stop thinking about him. He couldn't stop thinking about me. And we would like talk all the time. And eventually, you know, we fell out. I think I stopped talking to him because I was like, you know, you're dating someone. I'm dating someone. This isn't right. I gotta stop. So I stopped, and then I moved to the Philippines for the first time to go to beauty school. And then Dyer messaged me again. And we were both, for the first time, like, I guess it was like 5 years at that point, legitimately single. So he was living in Pittsburgh, I was living in the Philippines, and then we started a long distance relationship, which was really hard. And it was hard for both of us, but I think it was more difficult for him because he needs proximity. He needs someone to be close, because now I know that. I didn't know that before, but he's a very physically affectionate type of dude, as am I. And then he started acting aloof, and at the time he couldn't quite articulate it was because of the distance. And I don't know if anyone else has been in a long distance relationship, but you need to know when it's going to end. That's the only real way that you can keep that relationship going, is if you find an end date. And I didn't have an end date, so it was just this long period of never knowing if I was going to go back to the US. So he was acting weird, and I sensed he was pulling away from me, but he did not come out and just like break up with me. So I ended it with him. But I was so mad at him too when I broke up with him. I was like, you couldn't just like communicate with me. Like, I know it's hard, but we gotta talk to each other. So I was really mad at him for a long time, and he periodically would be like, yo, what's up? And I'd be like, fuck off, Dyer. And then eventually I did move back, and in my heart I wanted to move back because I wanted to meet him. So at that point, it was like, maybe that was 5 years, but at that point I was just like, there was something deep in my heart where that was eventually going to be my life goal, to meet this guy who had somehow turned into my best friend online, whom I've never met. And I know objectively that's weird, but your heart wants what your heart wants. A lot of things happened between me visiting him and that looks patchy. Oh shit. Okay, that's not happening, I guess. Now this is heavier. Okay. Alright. A lot of things happened. I moved to Sacramento, to LA, back to Sacramento, and while I was hanging out in San Francisco with my friend, I got a message from Dyer. And he's just like, hey, I just wanted to apologize for being such a dick a long time ago, and I hope that you're doing well. When I got that message, I admit I had a huge smile on my face. because I always missed him. I would go about my life, and then occasionally he would just pop in and be like, I wonder what Dyer's up to. I wonder if I'll ever meet him. I hope he's happy. I'm so mad at him. What a jerk. And so he opened up that door again, and then I walked through it. I wasn't expecting anything. I was like, hey, you want to talk later? He's just like, sure. And so we talked, and like, I got those feelings again. Like, his voice was home. Talking to him was home. I was like, I have to do this. I have to know if I can't keep asking myself if this is ever gonna happen. I got to make this happen. He wasn't gonna do it. I did it. We met, and at first I was really nervous, but after that, after the initial like nervousness, it was like hugging him for the first time after imagining it for, at that time, like maybe like 9 years. Like, I don't know how you explain that to anyone who's never been in a long distance relationship, especially if they've never physically met their partner. But he was really insistent on me moving there because his family's here. And so I did. I packed up because I didn't want to lose him again. And the moral of the story is, I did all the work. I really want to do yellow, but I've already done yellow. I've used yellow a lot. I've used all the warm tones. So I'm going to do purple today. He basically taught me for the first time what a good relationship is like. I've never had that. I've always been in relationships where dudes have pretty much demanded that I change for them, and I just can't. I can't change for them, but Dyer accepts me for everything that I am, and obviously I accept everything that he is, and he does not irritate me. I have to pop off camera to do my eyeliner, but I will join you for the other stuff. I know this is a lot, but I don't care because I do what I want. Alright, I'm taking a little bit of Perlina from Stella, and I am putting that basically all over my face. I'm putting it all over my lid. Harkening back to my palette here, I probably should balance it all out by being a little bit more conservative with the rest of my face. So that's it. That's my makeup look. Simple? No. Is it work appropriate? No. But it's me. That's cool. Anyways, I'm gonna vlog for the rest of the day, so keep your eyes out for that. In the meantime, thank you for watching. Maybe I'll stop talking about it and actually do a palette review for you. But yeah, thanks for watching. Have a good day, and goodbye.